Oopsie daisy. Hi, YouTube! Today we are watching more martincitopants. Like that? I think I said it right. Can you beat SkyBlock without the star chest? Apparently this is part 2 of the part 1 that we already watched. I sound checked it and the beginning did not look like it was a part 2, but everyone's like, no, Fuufie, it is a part 2. I trust your judgment. If you led me astray, we put a bug inside of you and then we hang you upside down by it. And if you fall like 6 stories down and you... So this stems from a very long-winded joke, by the way. We were looking at these cute little phone case things on the Sonic's website, and there was like a product that was a phone holder, like that made your phone to kind of like a crossbody holder situation. But the way that it held your phone was through the power charging port. Like you stuck it in the power charging port and now it's supposed to like hold your phone for you. I feel like that's insane. I would never trust that. And I feel like it's gonna break your phone. I don't know. But that's where that joke stems from. Sorry, YouTube, that you can't hear it because YouTube is stinky, but Twitch is where it's at. Yeah, I can't show my hips. Yeah, I can't show even the tiniest amount of underboob. But I can talk about butt. I'm gonna like the video because I'm sure it's gonna be so amazing. Thank you to the Flumpkins that have been saying that like every video you're like, Foof, I'm liking so many more videos because of you. Good! That's exactly what you should be doing. Support your favorite creators that make good videos. If you like the content somebody makes, thumbs it up. If you like them, make sure you subscribe to them. If you find somebody new through me, make sure it's always the first link in my description. Make sure you click on the first link, go like and subscribe to that person. If you found a new creator that you never would have watched through me, please go support them directly also. It helps. There's a finite level of love and like support you can give to creators. The love and support you can give to creators is infinite. Just subscribe and like their videos and you will be helping them so much you have no idea. Go Flubkids, go! The love is infinite. You can share with literally everybody. All that it depends on is how many times you're willing to click on YouTube. Go! Do it! Anyways, let's watch part 2, I think.
Hello again.
Hello.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Can you beat SkyBlock with
No.
one tree?
Maybe.
No chest, no water, no cobblestone generator. This was the quagmire I found myself in a few weeks ago. You see, last video I'd been having a wonderful time with my friends, where if any of us died, then we deleted the world.
This is part 2, you're right, sorry. Sorry for doubting.
After 30 resets, we reached the end where I was knocked into the air and killed by the dragon. Except I wasn't. A portal opened up beneath me and sent me here. To get back, all I have to do is beat SkyBlock with one tree. And, like before, if I die, the world resets. So, let us begin.
Wait, did he give up on playing normal Minecraft hardcore with his friends because they kept trolling him too hard? So this is like how he is taking back his autonomy, is by like making his own Wikis playing.
First things first.
That's cute.
Tree time.
They broke him.
Now, you might be wondering how I go about beating the game with this. Well,
yeah, I'm
that's a great
confused.
question. Technically, all we need are ender eyes. Then we can find the portal, open it, and kill the dragon. Ender pearls are easy enough to obtain, but blaze powder is fucked. We need blaze rods, which drop from blazes, which only spawn in the Nether, so we need to make a portal, which needs lava, so we need to make a lava farm, and it needs water, so we need to...
How are you getting iron? Are you only able to get... Did I pause it like the best spot ever? It's about to drop a nuke. How are you getting iron, though? Because maybe you get it from killing zombies? That would be a way to only get iron, though.
Basically, it's a very long process, and it all
How do you get water?
With wood. With this wood, we need to build this, and then we need to wait for the sun to do this, and now we just need to kill a few skeletons.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, let's try that again. Cut down the tree, get a bit of wood, stick down the saplings, wait a few minutes, cut down more trees, plant more saplings, get more wood, build more platform, and, I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, that's right. Buy the new frog! Gentlemen, it's been over a year since the last guy burst onto the scene. I thought I put him away with a few 50 cal Desert Eagle rounds to the skull, but that just pissed him off, and now he's back for blood. He wants to enter your walls? No. He wants to enter your skin. He wants to climb into your blood vessels. He is charging up the death laser. Oh god, no! What is he doing in Anaheim, California? Wait a minute. Disneyland. Oh god. The children.
I went to Disneyland. I went last year for the I've never been to Disney anything. I went to Disneyland last year at TwitchCon, and it was a secret. I invited a bunch of Flumpkins to go with me, and it was a lot of fun. And we got to spend a day at Disney with a bunch of Flumpkins. I loved a Flumpkin.
Oh god. Oh god. Do not lose sight of him. He is wearing camouflage. Whoops, I just lost sight of him. Oh god, where did he go? Not again. Once again, Makeshift gets it done with the highest quality plushies I've ever seen in my life. Embroidered eyes, shiny gold fabric, a beautiful, warm smile. Stomp him, grab him, shoot him with a gun. He still manages to maintain his jovial smile and can-do attitude. And now,
That's
he's
perfect.
angrier. Gentlemen, we need to sell a lot of these plushes. You must buy one. They ship all over the globe, even obscure, weird places like Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah, there is no excuse. Time is running
that
out. This
obscure?
plush is only on sale for the next 28 days. Hurry up, think fast. After 28 days have passed, he will be gone for good. And if I don't sell enough, he will harm me. So
Oh.
please do it. There's a link in
my
the
God.
description and comment, please. Anyway. Okay. We're back. Killing them myself was rather stupid. So this time I made good use of my friend, Mr. Sun.
That's
Now,
a smart
we've
idea.
got bones. Bones can be made into bone meal, and bone meal into grass. Grass can be made into seeds, seeds into wheat, and wheat
But you don't have
into
water.
bread. Gentlemen, food.
Yeah, but
Despite
water.
our earlier setback, we were making decent progress. So, to continue expanding our wonderful island, I went back to the plantation and cut down more trees.
Oi! That's rude. That's very rude.
Well. And we're back. Okay,
Nice.
2 trapdoors here should make me safe.
That's smart.
Hopefully.
That's really smart,
Alright,
actually.
We've got our bread, a nice tree farm, plenty of wood. What do we do from here? Well, I don't know. But this guy spawned on my island. Which is cool, I guess. He had a few things to offer me, none of which I could buy because my net worth was exactly 7 logs of wood. Of course, that didn't stop me from murdering his llamas and putting him in a box.
Jesus!
Clearly, as a form of divine retribution, shortly after this, I was brutally attacked by phantoms.
No, there's 4 of them.
Anyway,
That's what you get
I
for
have decided
killing his-
on our next goal.
His little
Getting iron.
babies.
Now, I know what you might be thinking.
Wait.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, how do you get grass when... I've never played SkyBlock before. I only had Minecraft on my Xbox. I only got a PC when I became a Vtuber. Like what? That was 4 years. I guess, okay, I've had 4 years to play SkyBlock. I get it. But I've been doing other things than SkyBlock, okay? I played through all the BioShock games. I played through all the Doom games. I played through all the Resident Evil games. I've been doing things that are a little more important than SkyBlock. But maybe at some point I can try SkyBlock. But I was like, how does he get dirt blocks? So if he spawns in the dirt blocks, he spawns in dirt blocks.
The answer is zombies. That's right, zombies can drop iron, but only 0.4% of the time, which means to get enough iron for a pickaxe, we need to kill, on average, 750
insane.
zombies. Now sure, this platform does spawn zombies, just not very many of them. But
You could make a
we
mob.
can fix that. An interesting quirk of
mob
Minecraft
spawn.
spawning mechanics is that the lower you go down, the higher the spawn rates. Sorta. It's a bit more complicated than that, but for our purposes, that's good enough. So optimally, we want our spawning platform to be as low as possible to maximize mob spawning.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get down as low as possible and build a second platform.
Please don't fall.
Just, well, it looks like we have a bit of a problem. How do we go down? No, seriously, how do we go down?
Water.
On a normal Skyblock map, all you need to go down is a bucket of water.
Yeah.
But we don't have any water or any buckets. I sat and
Oh.
pondered. And then I thought of something truly remarkable.
Don't. Holy s-
In this incredible strategy, I had descended a whopping 12 blocks. Very impressive, I know. I would have loved to have gone further, but I was out of ender pearls, and ender pearls aren't exactly easy to come by.
Yeah, maybe this method has some flaws.
Well, with that said, once again, how do we go down?
That was actually
This left
big
me
brained and
stumped,
really
so
cool.
I did some high impact going down research and came across trapdoors. Placed 2 of them down like this, stand in between them, and close this one. You're now prone. Now that I'm prone, I'm short enough to place blocks on the underside of this trapdoor, and voila. We have descended 1 singular block.
This seems
Now to do that,
so...
about 130 times.
Yeah, this seems so hard to, like, do it. Please don't fall to your death.
And here we are. That took fucking ages. My first build down here was a spider farm. Kill the spiders, get string, make string into wool, and wool
Into
Into bed.
beds.
Sleepy time. At the spider spawner,
Nice.
things were not working out how I wanted them to. This was promising though. Clearly the spawn rates down here were very, very high. How high? Well, why don't we find out? Hey, that's a lot of mobs. But there's a slight issue with this platform. It doesn't make iron. Yep, that's right. I have
do
in
you
fact just wasted a bunch of my time. The only way a zombie drops his iron is if I kill him myself. Killing them myself on this platform would be suicidal. What we really need is a way to funnel the zombies to a central killing chamber. We need
Jesus.
a mob farm. Well, that took several hours. Now, you may have a few questions, like Mart, why is it made of stairs?
Yeah.
Or Mart, why are mobs just walking into the drop chute? Or Mart, it's been 15 years, why is it taking you so long to get the milk? Okay, sit down. If you're currently sitting,
Yes.
sit down.
I am.
Have you ever noticed that mobs in Minecraft just kind of wander around?
Yeah.
This mechanic is rather incredibly named wandering, and it follows a very specific set of instructions. Firstly, wandering mobs need to be within 32 blocks of a player. Then, they search for a target block to wander towards. Once they pick their block, they find a path to it and walk off. But mobs can only target full blocks, like planks or logs, not stairs or slabs. Using some questionable aesthetic choices, I built the spawning platform, walls, and roof out of only stairs and slabs. When a mob spawns in, their only valid wandering target are these planks over here.
Dude.
With some trapdoors, you can trick them into thinking there's a way across, even though there's not. And voila! Mob farm. Once they fall down the chute, they fall 23 blocks, removing all but 1 point of health, so I can kill them easily with a sword. This farm does, however, have a few flaws.
Like
The main
what?
flaw being, it is horribly, painfully,
Slow.
terribly slow.
Yeah.
If I wanted to farm iron with it, this design would simply not be sufficient. So how about we tear it down and make another one?
Make a bigger one. Make a huge, ginormous, fat one.
And there we go. Mob Farm
Nice.
version 2.
Nice.
Mob Farm V2 was significantly faster than Mob Farm V1. It uses my totally 100% original and not stolen design from Ilmago of YouTube channel Imago.
Oh, no.
It has a larger spawning area, central bait blocks, and 4 drop chutes. Even so, farming for iron was still very tedious. Over 400 zombies later, I got my first iron.
There it is.
Nice.
The second, shortly after that, and then the third, and the fourth, a little after that. And then, we had 7 iron. 7
What
is
are you
enough
gonna
for the
make with
most
it?
important item in the game. Pants, but upside down. So a cauldron.
Nice.
Why is a cauldron so important?
It collects rainwater.
When it
I
rains,
forgot about that
cauldrons
mechanic.
very slowly fill up with water. Problem was, it wasn't raining. So I did my civic duty and got to it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh.
Ah.
And there's no water in the cauldron.
It's okay.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. Well,
Just give it some time.
let's do something else.
Farm some more iron.
Animals. Very important for our progression and distinctly lacking in our SkyBlock world.
True.
Animals only spawn on grass, but they can't spawn on
Also-
our Sky Island grass
Maybe I would be putting fences everywhere, especially because you're in hardcore.
because it's too close to 0-0, which means we gotta move it. My first attempt at relocating the grass was to try to get it to spread down the staircase naturally.
Oh, this is stupid. This is gonna take so long.
This idea didn't work. I waited over 20 minutes and the grass had only spread a few blocks. To get down the 130 plus block staircase would take literal days. Well, how on earth are we going to do this? I could try to kill zombies for a chance at a silk touch shovel, but I'd have to kill something like 15,000 zombies.
Jesus.
Nah, I didn't want to. And then, it hit me. Sure, I don't have silk touch, but I know someone who does. To get him, all I had to do was cover the mob spawning platform in boats.
And gentlemen, I present to you my pièce de résistance,
Wait, what?
my
I'm
magnum
confused.
opus, the greatest construction of all time.
Is he gonna spawn a
bunch of-
villager?
It's the bunch of boats.
Okay, bear with me here. Once nighttime arrived, mobs began spawning on the platform, many of them spawning next to boats and immediately hopping in. Very good. Once I was satisfied I had the right guy, I sleep. I was here for this guy. So I hopped in his boat
Oh!
Oh my god! That was stupid.
and drove him over next to the grass.
Dude,
Once in
this is
position,
crazy.
His obnoxious block-grabbing tendencies took a firm hold of him, compelling him with immense power to reach his arms out and pick up the grass. Now all I had to do was beat him to death with an axe.
Bro,
Oh no.
Using this grass, I was able to build a small animal shelter at the bottom of the world. This bit of grass, while small, could produce a fair few animals down this slope. In theory, anyway. In reality, it didn't do anything, but maybe I was just being impatient. So, that had taken me an hour or so,
he's
And it
so
hadn't rained
smart.
so of course, I got to it.
Yes, of course, as one does, we dance. Obviously.
This session of rain dancing yielded nothing. Even more concerning, the grass spot still hadn't spawned a single animal. Something
I wonder
wasn't right.
why.
I checked the F3 menu, and what do you know, this exact spot was in an ocean.
This is my face when biome ocean.
Animals, can't spawn in oceans.
What?
So I went back up to the top, got another Enderman in a boat, positioned him appropriately, he did his thing, hacked him to death with an axe, scooped up the grass again, and moved it over here, into a knot.
Not
Ocean.
ocean.
And a few minutes later, coal.
Hola,
And with
girl.
that, back to it.
Brothers and sisters, gather for our Lord. Plead for his precipitation. Oh Lord, deliver upon us your
I would not have even like thought about the fact to like check for what biome I was in. How does he know how to do this? He's a genius.
wet love. Rain, I ask of you. Rain.
Seeing as it still
It's
wasn't
totally
raining, I
working.
killed some more time with another silly project. It involved a lot of wood, and fences, and boats. And it was constructed like this. What was this silly new contraption? Well, it's an elevator.
Oh, yes.
For getting down quickly, I placed this single slime block.
That's gonna
remember,
come back to
If I die,
yeah.
all of this progress is lost.
Yeah.
So it might be a good idea to think twice about. And he's jumped off. Just. After all that, it still wasn't raining.
I don't like that.
So, back to it.
Why is Stinky so on the rain?
Alright, you know what? If me doing a funky dance isn't gonna help, then I might as well prepare
Duh,
for
he
when it
moves-
does rain.
Oh my
and make
god.
some more cauldrons.
I hate this.
Oh my god, it's raining. Just like that. Just like that, it starts raining. Oh, what do you go?
Amazingly, this time, it actually rained. Now all I had to do was wait even more for the cauldrons to fill. So, really, nothing changed. While waiting, I murdered even more mobs and collected even more iron. This continued for a very long time.
Dude, he
I did some random stuff, it
Do you
rained,
think-
I waited.
there probably is like a ton of different stuff to follow, but like who would have thought to use a Enderman? Right? Who? How do you think about that? I didn't even see what his
The
level
cauldrons
was.
didn't fill, it stopped raining, I
160,
killed more mobs, I got
Jesus.
more iron, I made another cauldron, I got to it, rinse and
Yeah, I guess he
repeat.
doesn't have anything to
It
spend
took
his levels on.
Ages, but we did get there eventually. The
But he
3
doesn't
cauldrons
have-
had collected enough water for one source, allowing me to craft a bucket and scoop it up.
Oh, yeah.
Once I did that, I used the glass bottle to fill the cauldron again, and finally, infinite water. Like any good respecter of a chill time on the lake, my first project with this new water was a fishing pond.
Yeah,
Cute.
we fishing.
Okay, we've got our water.
He might
Next
be able
up-
to spend his levels. No, he
Pigs.
can't. He needs an enchantment table.
We need
No,
pigs.
he needs an anvil.
Well, for our next big goal,
Jesus.
villagers.
My god.
To get villagers, we need 3 things. A couple of zombie villagers, a golden apple,
That tastes like Minecraft.
and a weakness potion. I converted one of the chutes on the mob farm to this, which is just a really jank way of picking out specific mobs. Using it, I collected a couple of zombie villagers and stuck them in boats.
Eh. Fucking stupid.
And I also collected a witch. You see, there's
For?
currently no way I can get my hands on a weakness potion. But if I make a witch angry, perhaps by, I don't know, punching them in the head, they have a chance of throwing one. And lastly, the golden apples.
He's so smart. I know there might be like stuff that tells you how to do all of this, but the fact that like he's thinking of it, I'm gonna pretend there's no wiki that tells him what to do. He's doing all this himself. His brain is big and fat and juicy, and there's so many folds in it. Oh my god.
Originally, I thought this would be easy, since drowned have a chance of dropping gold. So I converted some zombies into drowned and killed them. A lot of them.
How do you convert zombies into drowned? You just have to drown a zombie? I didn't even know this was a function. I thought drowned just spawn on their own. Interesting.
No gold. Turns out they don't drop gold, and haven't for several years.
Oh, really?
Nowadays, instead, they drop copper. And this is where we go back to those pigs. During this whole process, I had been breeding a lot of pigs. So many pigs that they were starting to suffocate and die.
Oh my god!
Perfect. Using some of the copper I'd collected from killing drowned, I made this. A lightning rod. Now all I had to do was wait for it to rain. So of course, I got to it.
Am I allowed to laugh at this?
And while doing some nice relaxing fishing, it happened.
No!
These piglins had dropped a grand total of 51 nuggets and a bar of gold. Not enough for our golden apples, so of course,
It's a boost.
I did it again. And there we have it, boys. Enough gold for 2 golden apples.
It's a boost.
Villagers, here we come.
Apples.
Stop.
Apples. Apples. Hello.
I checked literally every single chest I had.
No apples.
No apples. Yep, that's right.
Because you have acacia
trees don't drop apples.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
Are you allowed to?
Bruh.
Are you allowed to pick what kind of tree you get for SkyBlock, or it just gives you a random tree? No oak trees in SkyBlock. Really? That's dumb.
Ow, fucking.
Well, this fucking sucks. There was a path forward. I needed someone special. I needed the wares of an elusive man. I needed a wandering
But you
trader.
have one. You have one. Remember you killed his.
Remember the very start of the run when I trapped a wandering trader in a box?
Yeah.
Well, he despawned long ago, but he sold saplings. Not the right saplings, but saplings nonetheless.
But you need
To
emeralds.
get a wandering trader to spawn in, I could just wait around the base like normal. But most of the base is made of bottom slabs, so the actual area he can spawn on is very small. Instead, I decided on constructing a purpose-built platform for spawning traders. To build it, I drafted up some high-quality blueprints, which called for building said platform way up in the sky, for some reason. So I built the boat elevator up as high as I could, and began work on the platform. And would you look at that? The platform's done.
Nice.
There's only one issue with this platform. Can you guess what it is?
It's too high.
Yes, that's right. All of these slabs are bottom slabs.
Oh.
So, it doesn't work.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking.
Once I'd actually made it spawnable, I built a small hut in the middle of the platform and stuck a bed inside. This is where I would hang out for the next several hours, just waiting around for our trader man to spawn. One night, I forgot to sleep before mobs started spawning in, and came back to my PC only to be greeted with this.
Oh.
So I did what anyone would,
no.
sprinted to the edge of the platform, and, jumped off.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit, no, no. Oh no, 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 no,
What?
no, 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 no.
What?
Oh.
What the is this guy's problem? Oh my god! What is his issue? You could have given me, like, you could have paused the video there and given me, like, multiple choice, like, what should we do next? And, like, even if one of the options was, like, jump off the edge and hope and pray that you can make it and not die. I would have laughed. I would have been like, that's the most ridiculous answer. Who would do that? I would have laughed. What is his problem? If he would have died, I would have rage quit the video. Why would you do that? This is like those videos of like cats who are like stuck and you're like, come here, baby, it's okay. Like you're trying to get him out of the tree and they're like, no, and they just jump out of the tree. What is your problem? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm so glad he didn't die. I need to rewatch this. The horror in my stomach literally dropped.
So I did what anyone would, sprinted to the edge of the platform, and, jumped off.
What the do you even mean?
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, no. Oh no, no, no,
What
no,
is
no, no,
your
no, 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 no.
problem?
Oh my god. Bruh.
So, of course, more waiting.
Don't
But
bruh me.
I got lucky.
Oh.
Only after about 15 minutes,
What's
a
up,
trader
dude?
spawned in.
Come on
And
in.
even better, he was selling an oak sapling.
How do you get that lucky?
There's a problem though. I would have bought the sapling if I had any emeralds.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Yep, that's right. I had in fact forgotten that traders need emeralds.
What?
Man. And so, this presented us
Stop
with another
jump
conundrum.
scaring me.
How the fuck do we get... Well, I scoured the wiki. Trading, don't have villages, mining, yep, can't do that. Natural generation like chest loot, yep, can't do that. And finally, mob drops. Certain pillagers
Ooh.
drop emeralds on death. Well, that looks like a pretty easy option.
Pillagers.
The only problem is these pillagers don't spawn naturally. They only spawn in raids, and to get a raid, you guessed it, we need villagers. This left me completely stumped. For about 10 seconds, which is when I read the rest of the wiki and learned about foxes. Foxes have a 20% chance to spawn with an item in their mouth.
Oh my
and
god.
5% of the time, that item is an emerald. Doing some extreme
god.
ultra mathematics, we can figure out that on average, every 100 foxes will yield one single emerald. Okay,
How do you
I
spawn
think
a
we
fox?
have a new project. First of all, I had to find the closest biome where foxes can spawn. Aha! Yes. This spot was over 2,000 blocks away, and to get there, I'd have to build a bridge. So I got myself a lot of logs, made some slabs, and started the journey. And I'm here. Well, that was extremely boring. Once on location, I began construction. Firstly, just a small platform as a proof of concept, and like everything else in this fucking playthrough, naturally, it didn't work. I sat there for ages and nothing spawned, except for like 15,000 mobs. Of course, I would work the first time. That would be ridiculous. It just has to drive me insane. It just... Later, I did manage to get it to work though. The fix? Well, all I had to do was go back to base and murder all my livestock.
Oh my god.
Yep. I don't know. It was something to do with passive mob caps and spawn chunks and some I don't
Oh
fucking know. Back at the fox spawning
okay.
platform, the unthinkable happened. It actually worked.
Did it spawn a fox?
Fox! Fox! Fox!
Ah,
Oh my
that's
god!
so
The plan was to
cute.
use this platform to spawn foxes, and then I'd stab them to death and collect their drops.
Oh my
The problem
god.
with this approach was this. Nothing. No foxes. Yeah, sure, they could spawn, but clearly they didn't like to very much. I think I should make a farm. Here's a useful concept. Foxes are attracted to chickens. They
Yeah.
sprint towards them at high speed and kill
This
them with
makes
their fangs.
sense.
But what if we put the chicken over here? And then
Okay.
some trapdoors here.
Tendrá de 3 a 5 contendidos.
This is the concept we're going to use for our farm. Have foxes run towards the chicken, fall into a water stream, and drop them to their death. So,
Why are the
Let's
foxes
build a
speaking
farm.
Spanish?
with the farm built, it started working almost immediately. Of course, you wouldn't be able to tell because it was still a very slow piece of shit. I couldn't even automate it properly since I had nowhere near enough iron for a hopper grid, so I just sort of stood there, underneath it, and waited.
And waited.
And waited. And wait a minute. What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy
Wait,
shit.
what?
Yeah, that just didn't happen. But I
Oh.
wish it did.
Oh,
Once sufficient
okay.
time had passed, I had finally done it.
Oh my god.
And accumulated
Okay.
our 5 emeralds needed for a sapling. Apples. Here we
What
come.
if he despawned by the time he gets back there?
So I went back home and waited even longer at the Wandering Trader platform. This time,
Oh.
I wasn't so lucky. Hours upon hours of nothing. Then a trader, I'd check his trades, they were shit, I would murder him in cold blood. Rinse and repeat. This, really sucked. Many hours later, our guy finally
Hello.
appeared, selling us one of the 2 types of saplings that can drop apples.
Dark
the dark
oak.
oak sapling. I could barely contain my excitement.
Holy shit.
Hours upon
You
hours
better
of
hope
work
that it
had led
drops
up to
more
this moment,
saplings,
and
though.
It's finally here. I bought the sapling, placed it down, and bone mealed it.
It needs
And bone
4.
mealed it.
Wait, no, those ones
And
you
bone
need to have at least 2 for it
mealed
to
it.
grow, right?
What?
It needs 4
What?
platforms.
What?
I thought.
What?
Yes, that's right. Dark oak trees need 4 saplings in order to grow.
4? I thought you only needed 2.
I had 1.
Holy
Just... There we go.
Yeah, but you need it. Stop doing that! Oh, he got a regular oak. Nice!
Oh, yes.
Apples.
I like
my
this
Apples.
audio.
Yes, 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 yes! We had finally acquired the missing piece.
Nice.
And so, of course, villager time.
Don't eat him. Don't eat him. Stop. Stop. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop. Stop.
To begin villager time, I brought back the witch
actually
that
pointed
I
at my
advanced to the
screen.
naughty corner long ago, and with a lot of finagling, managed to get her to chuck a weakness potion onto the zombies.
Yes.
Perfect.
This was after it poisoned me several times, the fucking dickhead. Then I force-fed them the apples, drove the witch back into the naughty corner for safekeeping, I guess, and waited.
But yeah, but I thought they needed to be. Oh, wait, I guess they don't need to. It speeds up the process. Nice. Well, they're very
And there we go.
handsome.
I had finally done it. Their new home was the old pig pen, where I placed down a few beds and threw bread at them until they...
Sexed.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my.
Oh.
I've never seen villagers make baby. Oh,
Oh. Oh my god. It's a fully clothed child.
Jesus.
Curious. Now, to get more emeralds. The easiest method I could think of was to employ them as farmers and sell them carrots. So I employed them as farmers, gave myself carpal tunnel by farming carrots, and sold them to the villagers for great riches. Back at the watering trader platform,
Nice.
I waited even more. And when the wandering traders did appear, I bought whatever I could. Anything and everything. Coral
Wait.
blocks? Fuck it, I'll take some.
Why?
Dirt? Yes please. Cactus? Don't mind if I do. Sugarcane? Yes. During this process, I had also begun work on the next farm. An iron farm. This farm works by scaring the villagers here periodically.
Wait, what's the reason for buying anything and everything? What does that do? Did I miss what he said? Just to satisfy his greed? Okay,
With the presence of this zombie.
that makes
Then,
sense.
this trapdoor closes, they forget about him and go back to sleep, and 5 seconds later the trapdoor opens again, sending them in a frenzy,
just
sprinting in every
terrorized
direction at
these
once, and
guys?
spawning in a golem for their protection. The golem spawns up here, falls into this water stream, and into this chute where he is killed by cramming with these 24 minecarts. My favourite part of this farm, however, is the boat clock. You see, I have very limited redstone components, so to make a clock I built a small track, filled it with water, and stuck a boat inside it. When this boat passes over these pressure plates, it activates them and triggers the trapdoor.
That's so
Simply
cool.
phenomenal. Next, a trading hall. So I built a trading hall. Filling it with villagers was tedious and painful, but once it was full, I could start cycling through all the various trades for my villagers. It took forever, like legitimately fucking ages to spend removing their workstation, waiting a second, putting it back down, checking their trade, seeing that their trade's a complete ass, removing the workstation. Yidge. With these books, I enchanted some swag gear. I got some diamond tools, I made myself some armor.
Oh, so he's finally getting to use
Finally.
stuff now.
Things were going well. And for our next project, we'd acquire some lava. So, first things first, for acquiring some lava, I need to kill some pillagers. Don't worry, it'll all make sense soon. Using my, I found myself the bounding box for a pillager outpost. Building a spawn platform here would result in pillagers
Wait,
spawning.
what did
So
you
I built
just
a spawn
do?
platform here, and pillagers.
What are these numbers? God, what the Jesus
It'll all make sense soon. Using my,
mini HUD map. Does this just how he gets to a certain location? What is this? Help me, Flumpkin. I don't understand. What is this? Is this cheating or no? Yeah, I'm one of those people who only got to play Minecraft like vanilla my whole life, so I have no idea what this is. Finding bounds of chunks. You can input your seed into an external website. It basically shows you all the info about your seed. Oh, that's not cheating, right? I don't think it is.
I found myself the bounding box
It's
for a
okay.
pillager outpost. Building a spawn platform here would result in pillagers spawning. So I built a spawn platform here, and pillagers began spawning.
Nice.
I was looking for a banner carrier. Killing a banner carrier will give you the bad omen effect. The only problem is actually killing one without shooting it off the platform.
Wait,
Once I had the bad omen effect, I went back to base and to this little setup that I'd built earlier.
and traumatize
This villager and bed combo
villagers.
is all you need to start a raid, and raiders only spawn on full blocks. So with the rest of the platform made from half slabs, I had a safe area to attack from, and an unsafe area that they'd spawn on. And so, the raid began.
Yeah, and it spawns like a whole bunch. Yeah, it spawns so much stuff. This.
Using my librarians, I
Looks
had
way
made the
less
most
cool.
ridiculous bow emeralds can buy, which made quick work of each wave. I had, a little difficulty, but ultimately was victorious.
Nice.
Beating a raid gives you the Hero of the Village effect. And with the Hero of the Village effect,
Just seeing this freaks me out so much. I could never do SkyBlock. I'm sorry. I know I said like, oh, maybe I should do SkyBlock. I'll never do SkyBlock. This gives me so much anxiety. This is like my nightmare. I've been falling off stuff very often. Like I was pretty good about not doing it, but just the fact that like, no, absolutely not. I couldn't live like this. No.
beating a raid gives you the Hero of the Village
Everything
effect.
would need-
And with the Hero of the Village effect, trades with villagers become significantly cheaper, and villagers give you gifts. What does this have to do with
Thank you,
lava?
villagers.
Toolsmiths. You see, I've been lying to you. You can't actually beat Minecraft with one tree, but you can get up to here. So here is where a little mod comes in. All the mod does is change the loot table from toolsmith villagers when they drop gifts. Normally, all they do is fill your inventory with useless shit tools, but with this mod,
Cause there's no way to get lava. No, I've never played Subnautica ever. That's actually my next game in my list. I have like a little list of games that I'm playing, and my next game is Subnautica after I finish Baldur's Gate. So I think I'm pretty far in Baldur's Gate. I think I'm like 75% of the way, maybe even 90% of the way in Baldur's Gate, I think. I don't think there's much left, which is why I'm kind of like holding off on playing it, because I'm just... I don't want it to end. So, yeah, next is Subnautica. I've never watched anyone else play it either, so it's like a completely blind playthrough.
they have a very small chance of dropping lava buckets.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Finally, after all these hours, we could make a cobblestone generator.
Fat.
To get myself more lava, I constructed a lava farm. This was
Oh.
great. Except, I forgot one small detail. Lava, lights things on fire. Shit. With a bit of time, the lava farm had produced lava. You know, like it's supposed to. It had made enough lava, in fact, for a portal. And so begins our adventures in the Nether.
If you had to restart from this point, I would literally...
So, what were we doing in the Nether?
How does this even work?
Well, all I needed from the Nether were blaze rods. Which meant I had to find a Nether Fortress bounding box and build yet another spawning platform. So I did exactly that. In fact, I was pretty lucky. The Nether Fortress bounding box was right there. It was really easy. Like, almost too easy.
You
I shot a
lucky
few blazes with my
ducky.
bow, and in a few minutes, that was it. I had all the blaze rods. And so ends our adventures in the Nether. Holy shit. The day of reckoning was fast approaching. The Ender Eyes were made. Before going in, I wanted to be
think-
prepared.
The only thing about that is kind of annoying, because you can't really reuse the Eye of Ender. So you have to have like a bunch, huh?
I leveled up my toolsmiths,
Okay.
my weaponsmiths, my armorers. I got the most ridiculous set of armor, the most ridiculous bow, and the most ridiculous sword, and made the final preparations. I collected a bunch of wood for blocks, and I stole all my villagers' beds.
What the
I
hell?
threw the first eye, and the search began. 1,000 or so blocks later of just doing this, there it was. I said my goodbyes to this
Oh, the
terrible
totem is
place I'd
fat.
called home for the last several weeks, opened the portal, and jumped inside. The end, like the rest of the world, was a cold, desolate void.
What?
Just me, the
How does this even work? There's no pillars?
small platform of obsidian, the bedrock portal, and the dragon. And so, the fight was on.
Oh. Oh my god. No, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do this. No. What the fuck?
Yes.
Round 2.
Ah, shit.
Dude, you can't get me into zombies because I won't stop. Wait, so they get a second chance at this? Okay, that's cute. That's cute.
Oh, ich kann nicht. Hit his ass!
Aww. I'm glad they got around to it.
Yes!
Let's go.
Congrats, you guys.
No!
No.
No. We did it. We beat the game. And I'm sure many of you will be pleased to hear this. We beat up Steven.
Yes! Yes!
So, thanks for watching. Buy the frog from the link in the pinned comment. And I'll see you next time.
Thank you for beating up Steven. Thank you. I learned what Steven's name was, by the way. I don't think it's that bad. But then again, I am... My best friends are Mexican and they like to make Mexican jokes. So for me, it wasn't that bad. Especially if he is Mexican. If he's not Mexican, that's f***ed up. But if he is, it's funny, I think. Life is more fun if you take the stick out of your... I'm just saying. It's way more fun. I went to press like on this video, forgetting this is live and on YouTube and almost unfollowed. That's so funny.